Okay, I think we're ready. Thanks for waiting, Coach. We're going to allow you to open up with opening comments, and then we'll go to Mike Traglia first.
Okay. Well, first of all, this is obviously a very interesting draft. The way the whole thing was conducted and so forth. It was, really a great effort by everyone. Certainly, the people on our end did a tremendous job. Nick, his staff, Dan Famosi, IT people, all the coordination, everything that went into it. There was a lot of preparation, and really went smoothly on this end. The league. That was an efficient operation as well. The trades and the communication that we had with them was pretty normal, like it normally would be. In terms of timing and so forth, there didn't really seem to be any glitches, at least not any that I was aware of. And we were certainly involved in a number of trades, and those all went off well. So it was really a very, very smoothly run draft. It was very challenging to do, but it went well. So again, organizationally, Nick and his staff, Monty, Dave Ziegler, the scouts, really again did an excellent job of getting the information at all points, whether it was at the start of the draft process or all through in the spring combine, our different WebEx meetings, so forth. Very, very well organized and efficient. That it enabled us to operate pretty smoothly and seamlessly for the last 3 days. So, that was good. And this is always a good opportunity, an important opportunity to try to improve your football team. And I feel like we did that this weekend. We drafted 10 players and free agents in the period right after the draft, last couple hours. So we're going around on that. But look forward to eventually getting those guys here and being able to work with them. But in the meantime, we'll do what we can do in terms of giving them information and trying to bring them up to speed with the playbook and training methods and so forth. So we'll work through that. So it'll be a little different than what it's been in the past, but we'll make the most of it. And excited to work with these guys. I know Nick covered the first couple of days of the draft, so I'll skip over that. Today we waited for a while until we were able to pick Rohrwasser as our kicker, and he's had a really an impressive career. Big leg, kicks the ball well, and then not great conditions, and as well. Mature kid, big strong kid. Then we got to the offensive line with Manu and Heron, and then came back and got Ken as an inside linebacker of Wyoming. He played with Logan Wilson out there at Wyoming. That was a pretty good tandem. And then finished off with Dustin Woodard, who's played both guard and center inside. So added some depth in terms of offensive line, tight ends, obviously kicker, and big safety, and 3 linebackers that have some versatility. Plus the guys that are coming in as undrafted free agents, which we've always gotten contributions out of somebody from that group as well. So we'll see how all that pans out. So that's pretty much my update. Appreciate everyone being here and following up. Hope we're all doing well in this remote environment, staying safe and healthy, and look forward to getting to the other side of it.
So first question will be Mike Petraglia.
All right, thanks, Stacy. Evening, Bill. I hope you and your family and Nike are doing well.
Everybody's doing well. Thanks, Mike.
I wanted to ask you about the wide receiver group, and obviously you didn't draft a wide receiver, in this 3-day period. What does it say? How does it reflect upon the wide receiver group that you have currently, and how much faith you have for a lot of those younger players to make progress in year number 2, namely N'Keal Harry and Jacoby Myers?
Yeah, well, we'll see how that goes. I'm sure that our young players are all, improve in year 2. And been a first-round pick on N'Keal last year, and second-round pick on Sanu. That was really off of this draft. And, obviously, have Julian and a number of other young players, and I think that'll be a very competitive group. There's a lot of different ways and times to build your team, and the draft's one of them. But as I mentioned, whether it's Sanu or free agent signing like Bird or whatever the case might be, there's multiple ways to build your roster. So this is one of them.
Yeah, if I can follow up real quick about the Michigan influence, you have 2 players drafted from Michigan and a tight end, obviously, Asasi, who started at Michigan and moved on to UCLA. What is it about the Michigan program that you like? You obviously chose Winovich last year as well.
Yeah. Sometimes it just works out that way. It's not really, an intention to go in to draft a lot of players from one school or another. I know, we talked about that before when we had guys from Rutgers and so forth and Alabama. And, we've had different schools where I guess that's been, there's been a little bit of multiple players from that school. But honestly, there's not anything we really think about. Just trying to, take advantage of the opportunities to draft and put players on our team, and wherever they come from, they come from. So it's like more coincidence or anything else. But certainly, it's a good program, and from talking to Chase about some players, he was very complimentary about his teammates, and feel like they're all good players, and they'll all find a way to help us.